Welcome, race fans, to Iowa tonight with Mach Speed Racing. Ready to kick it off here tonight with 100 laps in the Nationwide cars. This should be exciting. The guys, not too sure about their setups out here, but they're ready for the duration. So glad you could tune in tonight. Hopefully enjoy the show. Ed's supposed to be here. Here he is. I guess he just walked in the door here, so hold on one second. Welcome, Ed.
Hey, Rudy.
Oh, we're just getting things rolling here, so a couple things to do real quick here. Got to make sure I got everything working right. Looks like it. Well, 100 laps at Iowa, Ed. Here we are back at Iowa.
Good track.
Yeah, it is your favorite.
Yeah, I just love this place. I think I like it better than the truck show on these B cars.
Oh, really? Okay. I've just never really been a big fan of this track. This one in Richmond, I guess because I have such a difficult time with it, and I don't know. That's just me. Might be having a little pit party going on here.
Yeah, Rudy, I'm going to follow around these guys here in Iowa.
Well, let me find you here, buddy.
Okay, 10-5. Look for that tie ride.
I got you.
10-4. Going to come up out of turn 4 right now, Rudy. I'm going to hit the front stretch here. We're going to wait for a green flag. They're going to count it down for us.
Oh, we're riding right on board with you, buddy.
Okay, we got the green light to go. We're going to turn 1 here. Let off the throttle just a little bit. Okay, now we're back on the back stretch here, Rudy. We'll hit turn 3. We'll come back up on the front stretch. I have to come out of 4. Whole lot of brake and throttle here at this track.
Yeah, I can see that. It is kind of one of them tracks where it does take some discipline to make sure you hit the throttle and the brake right at the right time.
Well, we got a couple cars spinning in front of me here, Rudy, but they got through it. One guy's against the wall.
Way to weave through it. All right, very good.
Nice little track.
And you do pretty good on that, I gotta say.
Oh, hell loose there.
Well, if it's like any of the other cars, Ed, I know a lot of guys have been complaining about this build, but if it's like any of the other ones, it's you got to just kind of give the tires time and to get a little heat build up in them. 5-6 laps. I heard last night. I heard the guys saying 5-6 laps and the tires come to them.
Yeah, at least that, Rudy. Having internet problems. I'm blinking or something.
Who, you?
Yeah, I started sketching again.
Oh boy.
Got a car spinning around here. Good, he saved it. Got another one turning in front of me.
We're gonna update trading paints here. Make sure I got everybody trading paints before race time. All right, coming down to 6 minutes left in practice here, and then we're going to be heading to qualifying.
Gotta get a fresh car, Rudy.
Well, I hope everybody's ready for 100 laps here. This is going to be kind of interesting here. I think everybody's been kind of struggling with the setup here tonight. So 100 laps is going to probably feel like forever to these drivers out here, but probably go pretty quick for us. Well, quick announcement I'd like to throw out there. We will be having a special event on Sunday, this coming Sunday. Actually, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. One on Saturday for autism, put on by Michael Kinner. We will be broadcasting it here on MaxSpeedTV. I believe from what I've read, I think it's going up kind of early. So, anyhow, more details on that on Facebook, facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. You can check that out. You have to qualify in. They're having several qualifying sessions this week. Qualify into that, and they are giving out money. And it's sponsored by the Autism, autism.org or something, I think, is what it's sponsored by. Whatever the website is. Whatever it is, I don't know. And it's like in the step or in the something, autism.org, blah, 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 blah. But we'll be sponsoring that and putting that on. And then Sunday evening, we will be throwing up a Christopher Perryman Memorial Race, also honoring Steve Burns, which one of our fallen brothers in the broadcasting business there, one of the Fox Sports commentators that you're so used to listening to on Fox Sports. Steve Burns passed away the other day from cancer. So definitely be in honor of both of those. Christopher Perryman was a longtime friend and fellow racer, member of Maximum Speed Racing, and our thoughts and prayers are out to his family. And he had 3 small children, and they do have a memorial fund set up at the Clarksville, Tennessee Federal Credit Union. I don't have the number available to me here right now, but you can actually call. We'll have that number up on Sunday's broadcast, but you can call and make a donation into the memorial fund for him, and that'll help with the kids and stuff. They're going to need taken care of, and his dad, which I've kind of got to know a little bit more on a personable level since the passing of Christopher. He's reached out to me and is aware of what we're doing, and is just really, really grateful for what we're doing for Christopher. And we just assured him that's what we do for fallen brethren here in iRacing, and we would hope that he would accept that, and he does, and he's really counting on being there and watching. So hopefully you all tune in for that. It'll be Sunday evening. Practice goes up at 7 o'clock Eastern and race at 8 o'clock Eastern. And I think we're going to be running trucks at Michigan Head.
Oh, nice.
Michigan, one of his favorite tracks, and he loved the trucks. So, well, a couple shout outs to our faithful viewers: Cameron, Diane, Sharon, Leanna, Dylan, Pat, Logan, Dan, Steve Hurst, usually watching. As we're getting ready here to head to qualifying, we're going to go ahead and cut away for a quick minute here and play our national anthem, folks. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, Ed, we're back.
Time for Rudy.
Hey, Nathan Miller in chat. Nathan, what's up, buddy? Hopefully we get more viewers than we got. I didn't put the link on Facebook. That's probably why, but I guess we just got to talking about a bunch of different stuff going on, and I guess I just kind of forgot. My bad. Feliciano on the top spot, no surprise there. Did not have a good week last week. Had some problems, but hopefully he can redeem himself by coming back this week here and running better. There you go. That's a good attitude there, Nathan. Nathan said he's been really busy, Ed, with work and stuff, and like I told him today, I said, you know what that does to you? It makes an old man out of you quick.
It sure does. I'll be right back, Rudy.
Mm-hmm. Doggone hiccups. I hate that when I have the hiccups and I got to commentate a race. I hate it. To hold my breath here and get rid of them. Be right back. Well, we'll see if that works. Tyler Stanley running in second. Teddy Wisniewski third. Nick Taylor fourth. Scott Healy fifth. Justin Romaine sixth. Richard Gonzalez seventh. Scott Sanderson eighth. Mike Mahoney ninth. And Tim Knott 10th. Hey George, how you doing? Alright, looks like qualifying time is over. Looks like we only had about 13 qualifiers. Not a big field here tonight, so I think a lot of guys are just a little scared of this track. It's probably not one of the fan favorites here, Iowa. I know a lot of drivers do like it, but alright, we're going to get down here and see what the grid looks like. Michael Feliciano with a 22.935 taking the pole. Congratulations to him. Tyler Stanley in second. Teddy Wisniewski third. Nick Taylor fourth. Scott Healy fifth. Justin Romaine sixth. Richard Gonzalez seventh. Scott Sanderson eighth. Mike Mahoney in ninth. Tim Knott 10th. Mark Nichols 11th. Gary Lowe 12th. Mark Robertson 13th. Brian Timbrell 16th, David Schneer in 17th, Brian Pager 18th, and Alan Piazza taking up the tail end of the field here in 19th place.
The grids tonight is a little slow tonight, Rudy.
Yeah.
Or that's my internet being goofy.
No, they're on the grid. They're just waiting to roll out. Alright, so Feliciano's going to bring him to the line here once we get ready. And Ed, get him going here, buddy.
Oh, you bet, Rudy. Got a couple cars there blinking there, the 07 and the 82.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that during practice, too. They do have 2 pace laps here, so next time by we'll be going green.
Definitely will.
Hey, Street Boss. Good to see you.
Okay, pace car dies in the pit road. We're under green conditions. Boogity, 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 guys.
Boy, Feliciano didn't waste no time to hit that throttle.
No, you sure didn't, Rudy.
Jumping right out there, Teddy Wisniewski in second. But coming to the line, it looks like it's going to be Michael Feliciano with Teddy Wisniewski in tow. And Feliciano going to lead the first lap of the race.
He sure does.
Third place going to Tyler Stanley. And we got a battle here for fourth.
Fourth place, yep, Nick Taylor.
He gets ahead of Justin Romaine. Justin blinking. Guys are a little funky around him, not sure what to expect. But Scott Healy now trying to get by him in sixth.
Hey, Romaine's going to try to get over, take that position away from the Nick Taylor. Looking on the inside for that fourth spot, Rudy.
Yeah, I don't want to stay on Justin. He's blinking a little bit, and it really kind of messes.
Scott going to follow him right through the 64 there.
Yes, sir.
Blinked, couldn't see nothing.
Yeah.
Had to back off his car. Couldn't see nothing after that.
Yeah, I went on. I'm on Scott Healy right now, just to kind of have him in the picture here. But Scott Sanderson in seventh. So we got Scott and Scott. Richard Gonzalez in eighth.
Nick Taylor blinking like crazy.
Brian Pager did not start the race. Okay. All right. Up front, still Michael Feliciano and Teddy Wisniewski. Mark Nichols back in ninth, saying he didn't have a good car again tonight, but we heard that last week.
Like I always say, it'll wash out.
Said he didn't have a good car last week and ran really, really well. And of course, we talked to him about that afterwards. He just
Gary
chuckled.
Lowe running pretty good. He running 11th spot. Go Gary Lowe. I'm going to take that away from Timothy there up to the 56.
Mark Nichols on the inside.
Oh, Lowe comes up sliding. We got three sliding.
Oh man, that's going to bring out the first caution of the race right there, folks. Let's go back and take a look. I'm not really sure who started that, but Mark Nichols goes to the inside of Michael Gonzalez, or Richard Gonzalez, excuse me. And Richard gets loose right in front of Mark Nichols, and that also collects the number 93 there of Scott Sanderson. So them three get together. Richard Gonzalez actually in the Autism Awareness car. Very good. Being Autism Awareness Month, folks. Well, I don't know if we're going to see anybody come down. It looks like the leader's going to bring them all down pit road, Ed.
He sure does.
Looks like 4 tires for pretty much everybody, and they're out of there. So Michael Feliciano going to come out on top here. Tyler Stanley second, Scott Healy third, Justin Romaine fourth, Scott Sanderson fifth. Boy, Teddy Wisniewski way back in 12th place. What happened there? Something's not right with Teddy here.
It's on the backstretch here. I don't know what happened.
Having some kind of an issue, I don't know.
I don't know if we got caught speeding down pit road.
Yeah, it could be, and he's going to have to start at the tail of the field, maybe?
Yep, that looks like what happened.
Wow. That's unfortunate for him, because, boy, he was right up there giving Michael Feliciano a pretty good battle. Yeah, Mike, I thought you were running tonight. You were in there just a couple of minutes ago. What happened? Okay. Said he got wrecked. I didn't see him get wrecked. Wow, I wonder when that happened.
Did you have it on the wreck part, Rudy? You should have blinked up on your broadcast one, didn't you
Well,
think?
he said the caution didn't come out.
Oh, wow.
I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see that. And I've been riding all over the place. Then when I was on maybe the 82 or the 07's car, and I blinked out there and I couldn't see nothing.
Might have been, but well, I'm not sure. But Brian Pager is not on the track, so how did Brian Pager get ahead of Mike Mahoney if Brian Pager hadn't even turned a lap? I don't know how that worked, but
well, it shows Brian Pager's 8 laps down.
yeah. And so,
I don't show him on the track on my side.
yeah, he never started the race.
Right.
So how did he get ahead of Mike Mahoney if Mike went out and ran some laps? I don't know how that happened.
All right, I don't know. Got me lost.
I know, I'm lost too. All right, they're doubling back up here, ready to go racing. We're down to 14 drivers left in the race.
Okay, gentlemen, let's tighten those belts up one time. We're about to go racing. Look for the quick restart here, Rudy.
Yeah, that's what Michael's been doing in the front here. He did it.
Pace car dies off, and they're on the gas.
Yeah.
Okay, the pace car ducks in. Green flag's waving, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Scott Healy with a good start right there in second.
Well, he sure did get a good bite off that turn, didn't he?
Yep. Now Justin Romaine drives on by Scott Sanderson and goes into third. Nick Taylor fifth, excuse me. Tim Knott in sixth.
Healy looking on the inside. Don't know if he can make it work. You know, that high side, that middle run to that middle is really the fastest line around this track.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's where you get the bite. If you can let it go up there to that wall, that's where the bite is.
Looking on the inside again.
You just can't hold that line. Michael Feliciano's right in the line.
Gotta beat him to the line before you can get that line.
Yeah, probably his best bet would be to try to get a run on the outside of him. You know, get a run on that outside and beat him coming off of there.
82 got loose there.
Yeah, Romaine.
Justin Romaine there.
Nick Taylor in fourth, and here comes Scott Healy again. Can't quite make it work. Tim Knott in sixth, Alan Piazza in seventh, Brian Timbrell eighth, and Mark Nichols ninth.
Oh, Mark Robertson's got the caution, left the caution at the bottom of the track. I don't know what happened. We'll have to look back and see what happened to Mark Robertson.
Yeah, let's go back and see. Well, let me go back to Mark here, because that's what. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Oh, okay. He did spin, Ed. He did spin.
Looked like he also had damage before that. It looks like the car came down and whacked him there. I couldn't see who whacked him. Let's go back and go on a slow-mo here.
Looks like maybe Tyler Stanley there. Had a good run coming out of the turn. Tyler Stanley, Tyler Stanley come down and hit him pretty hard. Put Mark into the outside, or into the inside wall, excuse me. Boy, that's going to be a lot of damage on Mark Robertson's car.
Especially when you hit that inside wall. You hit that really a good clip with that front, passenger side front fender there, man. Really wrinkled up.
Well, Scott Sanderson staying out, but everybody else coming down pit road. Feliciano on pit road, giving up the lead. Tyler Stanley on pit road. Eddie Wisniewski. All right, they're all off of pit road, but Scott Sanderson's going to be scored as our leader, Ed. Gary Lowe in second. Mark Robertson comes down pit road to get that car looked at, see what it's going to take to get it fixed up and get back out there and at least be in contention.
Yeah, exactly, Woody.
Gary Lowe coming down pit road. Late pit entry. Feliciano, that puts Feliciano on the outside of Scott Sanderson. Scott Healy third. Mark Nichols fourth. Justin Romaine fifth. And Nick Taylor sixth. Mark Nichols did a 2-tire change, Ed, just so you know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Sometimes that works in your favor.
I think it worked just fine, Rudy, because we work in the middle line here. Remember, guys, you work that low side, repair for that, that right side tire there that chew up a little faster than running that middle line, because that's the preferred line here. It seems like a long time with this pace in here.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's weird. I guess it's a slow speed, the 50-mile-an-hour pace speed.
Yeah, definitely, Rudy. Okay, our pace car lights are off this time, Rudy, so we'll get about to go racing.
I think they could bump that up to 60, but
Make it definitely a little faster. Really, they were driving like turtles out there.
I know it.
Be like me going down the street and you all of a sudden they go 40, 50 and back down to 30, you know, some of these roads around here, and man, that irritates me. Okay, the pace car are in the pit road, Rudy. Green flags waving, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Well, Healy with a great run on the inside of Feliciano here, if he can make it stick. Feliciano trying to reel in Sanderson up in the front. Romaine goes, or I'm sorry, Scott Healy goes into second.
Oh boy, Scott Healy he wanted that middle line, but just couldn't get it done there, Rudy.
Feliciano comes back on the high side. Boy, look at Healy. He is not giving up, and he's
got the line now.
Yeah, he's got it, but he's going to have to force Sanderson up the hill. Anderson not going to give up that middle lane. Healy drives it into them turns pretty hard, and he gets up into Sanderson. Oh, Sanderson down across the grass and onto pit road. Oh, no, he's not on pit road, but oh my. Hope he got that saved. No caution. Sanderson goes clear back to the 13th position. Probably not a happy camper right about now. Healy drove it in there pretty hard to get that position.
Oh, he sure did. Oh, we got the 82 spinning.
Oh, Romaine. Trying to catch
but
up.
He's getting a little loose there now.
Back up.
Now we got the caution.
Yep, I figured that was going to throw the caution. Come back up onto the track right in front of traffic, and we'll follow along here with Scott. Looks like he got loose, tried to save it, and down onto the apron. Didn't hit anything, but drifts it back up onto the track, and that's what brings out the caution, folks. Gets her going again. Healy in command here. Not sure if he's going to bring them down. Looks like yes, he is bringing them all down pit road now. kind of unfortunate for Sanderson there, kind of getting the old bump and run, so to speak, from Healy. Richard Gonzalez staying out to lead a lap. Didn't technically lead it yet, though. Like Healy out first. Gonzalez is in the lead, but hasn't technically led a lap yet. Take a look at it. This is caution number 3, folks. We still got 70, coming to 70 laps to go. Oh, Gonzalez giving that lead up, coming down pit road now. That's going to give the lead up to Gary Lowe. So Gary Lowe will get the bonus point for leading the lap.
He didn't go in the pits to get some tires. He stayed out.
Well, sometimes fresh tires aren't the best thing here, Ed. You know that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Those actually, the tires he's got right now probably really work real well. He's got, if he works that middle, I don't think he'll have a problem.
Yeah, he's been on pit road a couple of times already in the past 2 cautions. So, yeah, I would say he's probably not in too bad a shape. That wasn't a very long green flag run, so. Yeah, but now that the tire's given a chance to cool back off, it won't take him long to heat them back up compared to the other guys.
Oh, definitely not.
Guys with the new tires. So Healy coming out, he'll be starting second. Feliciano third, Mark Nichols fourth, Teddy Wisniewski is your top 5.
Internet's going, or something's going, Rudy. You got me?
Yeah.
It says a display driver stopped responding and recovery. Display drivers at NVIDIA. Boy. The 347 AA is stopped responding and has Savethly, I don't know. It's just stopped working. The video card did. I don't get this. I don't get none of it.
So you're not in the server now?
Nope, it kicked me out. This is crazy. I don't know why this is doing this.
Could be your internet, Ed.
No, that's a video. NVIDIA. The internet's working. It's the NVIDIA. It says NVIDIA right on it. It stopped working.
I'll restart your computer or something. I don't know. Something is messed up. Are you sure that's the newest driver?
Yeah, that's the newest drivers in it. That's what the one Steve gave me.
Well, there's been an update since then. All right, pace car's in. Gary Lowe hits the gas. Healy right with him. Feliciano looking to the inside of Mark Nichols. And Teddy Wisniewski starting to get caught back up the field here in 6th place. Reeling in Brian Timbrell. Shout out to Brian's mom, Pat, there. Oh, and Healy loose again. Clear down on the grass. Is going to fall clear back to the end of the field. No caution. He gets it right and gets it going again. And restart your computer, Ed, you need to go to your GeForce Experience and check and make sure that, because I know there's an update on the graphics driver.
Okay.
Since he did that. If you can't figure that out, just restart your computer, come back, and when we're done with this, I'll help you. It only takes about 5 minutes.
All right, buddy.
All right, Feliciano and Brian Timbrell battling it up here, and Teddy Wisniewski getting in on the battle. And he rolls into second. Brian Timbrell goes back to third. Oh, Feliciano loose. Wow, that was crazy. Let's go back and take a look at that. Feliciano getting really loose. Coming out of the turn. Pinches it down a little bit too much, and boy, I'm going to tell you what. You want to talk about close right there, folks. Man, that was, he did actually get nicked by Brian Timbrell. Brian Timbrell comes by right here. I got it just as slow as it'll go, and does just barely get a corner of that, but I don't think either of them got any damage. Wow, that was insanely close right there. Well, again, the Gremlins have bitten Michael Feliciano this week, but a brand new leader, Teddy Wisniewski, for the first time today, and he's got quite the lead, about a 1 second lead over Tyler Stanley. Yeah, you should be alright now, Ed. Could have just been a bug or something. There you go, Tyler.
Yeah, well, that's twice it's done that, though, this week.
It needs that update. We'll get you updated right after the race here.
10-4.
Mark Nichols in third. The guy that says his car's not running good this week. Don't look for him to be up there running third. I laughed when he told me that, Ed. Yeah. We heard that. We heard that last week. I said, you can only cry wolf so much, Mark. Romaine drives on by Mark Nichols, putting him back to fourth. Mark not giving up, though. He is in the race groove, so let's see if he can hold off Romaine. So far, still side by side. Romaine's really been struggling with the loose conditions on his car tonight.
I can't even get back in there.
Can't.
Well, no, let me try it. Maybe I can jump off the wheel. But it says you are not allowed to join this season because you were probably in here the driver, so I can't get into the watch tab.
No, you can't. You have to go back in. You mean it withdrawed you from it?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have withdrawed you from it. You should be able to get back in, go up to your race tab or something and... You should be able to get right back in, because if you just close the browser down without withdrawing, you should be able to go right back into the driver.
No, I think I withdraw it though when I closed it all back out.
You're messed up now.
Yeah. Oh, definitely I'm messed up.
Yep, you're all done.
Pisses me off.
Once you withdraw, you're done. Tyler Stanley in second. Justin Romaine third. Mark Nichols fourth. see if I can help you real quick here, Ed, while we're under green. If you go down to your bottom right-hand corner on your GeForce Experience, right-click on it, go up to your GeForce Experience. You'll have to look around on them tabs up there. One of them, it says check for updates.
Yep, I got it. I'm in there right now. It's scrolling. It's going through there.
Yep. I'm pretty sure it was an update since you put that driver in.
Okay. The only thing that update is showing me is a GeForce Game and Ready driver for the Gran Turismo Auto V.
That's all right, but it's an update.
Okay.
Update it. It's a driver update.
All right, it's rolling.
It'll take a little while. Your screen will probably go black for a minute. It'll probably change some things, and then it'll come back, and you'll be all right.
Okay, buddy.
Let it update. Tyler Stanley, 1.1 seconds behind. Justin Romaine, 2.5 seconds in third. Mark Nichols, fourth. Brian Timbrell, fifth. Tim Knott in sixth. Richard Gonzalez, seventh. Nick Taylor, way back here in 8th position. Alan Piazza, 9th. And Gary Lowe, 10th. Mark Robertson back on the lead lap. Got the damage fixed up on his car. Running in 11th place. Got some company with Scott Sanderson trying to reel him up. And Scott Healy back here 13th. And Michael Feliciano in 14th. These guys are taking it a little bit easier around here now, I can tell you that, Ed.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to, Rudy. Like, you gotta really use the brake, and you gotta lift up that throttle. These turns are they're a little greasy with that new build.
Oh yeah. Mark Nichols now back on the outside of Tim Knott as Tim got a little loose out of the turn right there. And Mark drives on by on the outside. That's going to be the line, I think, is where these guys are going to find. That's a good place to pass, is that outside. Tim Knott comes back on the inside, though, as I say that. Sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. Tim Knott drives back by on the inside, got it gathered up. Brian Timbrell and Nick Taylor going at it. Nick blinking like a freight train there. And Richard Gonzalez in 8th place. Looks like we got a battle back here. Scott Healy and Michael Feliciano in the back of the field having a battle of their own. Reeling in Mark Robertson. Mark kind of gingerly going around here after getting wrecked there earlier. Scott Sanderson really loose on exit. Mark comes up on him. There's some good battling going on back here, Ed, in the back part of the field. Man, this is good racing here.
Oh, awesome. Boy, I'm missing out. Crazy.
Yeah, we're on lap 57.
Oh, we're going cruising then.
Out of 100, yeah, that's pretty good. Tyler Stanley now closed up within a half a second of our leader, Teddy Wisniewski. Those two have pulled away from third place by 2 seconds. Justin Romaine back in third place.
Oh, wow.
Now Teddy extends that back out to 0.7 of a second, so Teddy on a rail up here. That sounds like a drink. Teddy on a rail.
Teddy on a rail.
Justin Romaine back in third, and he's a long ways ahead of fourth place Mark Nichols. He is like 4.5 seconds ahead of fourth place. Wow! And this is a great battle going on here between these four: Nick Taylor, Richard Gonzalez, Tim Knott. These guys really battling it up here. Somebody went really high. Oh, Nick Taylor loose down on the bottom. Let's go back and watch and see what happened here to Nick Taylor. Man, he's blinking so bad. It's hard for me to even stay on him. He's blinking so bad.
Yeah, that's what I was having a problem with.
Yeah, looks like maybe he just pulled it off. Not sure what's going on. Maybe he's just figuring something's going on with his internet or something. I don't know. He's just blinking so bad that maybe he just can't race. I don't know. He's really having problems. Tyler Stanley, 0.6 of a second off of Teddy. How's it coming, Ed?
Well, we're in that 10 minutes here.
Oh, yeah, you got to download it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually pretty big files.
Well, at first it said 2 hours, and I was like, what?
They always do that. Well, that kind of took Nick Taylor out of the equation, so Tim Knott up here, 0.5 second off of Mark Nichols, Richard Gonzalez in 6th, Alan Piazza 7th, and Gary Lowe 8th. And we have a caution.
Oh boy.
Figure out where the heck it is. I don't know where the heck it was. Let's go back here and try it from a different view. I don't see where it was. Sometimes when a car is blinking like Nick Taylor's been blinking, that will throw a caution. And I think that's what it might have been, is Nick Taylor, actually. Because I don't see, let's go back here and see. I don't see anybody else other than him. So, yeah, I don't see anybody else other than him that got into that. So, you know. Okay, Teddy Wisniewski bringing them all down pit road. Tyler Stanley in tow. Not what Freddie wanted to see, but or Teddy. Would I say Freddie? Not what Teddy wanted to see. Bringing a caution out like that after having such a good lead over Tyler Stanley. Richard Gonzalez out first, and Tyler Stanley beating Teddy Wisniewski out.
Oh, nice.
Richard Gonzalez with a 2-tire change here, folks. Track positions, everything. They got 33 to go right now. Coming to 32 to go. Well, try turning it down a little bit, maybe down to 720 or something there, Nathan. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes turning it down a little bit and refresh it and see what it does. I don't know. I was told today a lot of people have trouble watching the 1080 broadcast, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just go ahead and start broadcasting in 720, I guess. I don't know. We have a lot of races that we do that, you know, we got like 18, 20 people in here watching, and I've never heard anybody say that they couldn't watch the broadcast, but you know, there is a select few, so maybe just turning it down to 720 might do it. Not sure. Have to try that. Maybe 1080 is just a little bit too much for your internet, or maybe I don't know. I'm not saying anything bad about your stuff. I'm just saying I don't know what the problem is. Well, we still got everybody out there. Nick Taylor back 5 laps down, and I don't know if he got that blinking out of the way or not. I don't know. Tyler Stanley in second, Justin Romaine third, Mark Nichols fourth, Tim Knott fifth, Alan Piazza sixth, Michael Feliciano now up to seventh, Gary Lowe eighth, Brian Timbrell ninth, and Mark Robertson 10th. Scott Healy 11th, Scott Sanderson 12th, Teddy Wisniewski 13th. Not sure how he gets so far back, whether he's making errors going on pit road and speeding or what. I don't know what's going on there. Nick Taylor in 14th. Okay, pace car's in. Gonzalez hits the throttle and he's out of there. Green, green, green. Tyler Stanley immediately drops down to the line there. It goes into second. Justin Romaine third and Mark Nichols fourth. And here comes Michael Feliciano on the inside of Tim Knott to go into fifth. Hasn't completed the pass yet, but and we have another caution. What? Oh, I see tire smoke, and it looks like Gary Lowe. Not sure. Let's go back and see what happened to Gary. Oh, it looks like he might have got a little help there from the number 93 of Scott Sanderson. We'll go back and check it out here. A little different angle on this. This is why I like this angle. Oh. No, unless that was a major net code. I'm thinking Gary must have cut it down there just a little too hard, maybe, and it just broke loose on him because nobody was near him. I mean, we've seen big net codes, but that would have been about the largest I think I've ever seen. That's probably about a good 6 feet apart. I don't think there was any net coding there. Well, I'll tell you what, Scott Sanderson did a heck of a job of locking that down to keep it off of Gary Lowe. Wow. Amazing piece of driving there by Scott Sanderson. Well, Gonzalez still out in the lead, and we're down to 27 laps to go right now. George, are you watching it in 1080p? Does it look all right? How's it coming, Ed? All right, going to be 25 to go this time by. And the lights are still on the pace car. Everybody's out on the track. I don't know why the lights would still be on. It don't make any sense. Weird things been happening here lately in iRacing. I don't know. We've seen gremlins on the track. We've seen cars spinning for absolutely no reason that we can think of. Just weird things happening. Are you there, Ed?
Yes, I am, Rudy.
Oh, okay. How's it coming?
Hey, we're at 26 seconds.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, we should get the one to go this time. Kind of weird thing there, Ed. It was like I had an extra lap of caution for... I don't know why. Everybody was on there. Everybody was on there.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah. Everybody was on the track, and they weren't waiting on anybody, so I don't know what the deal was. Okay, going to be restarting here with 23 to go, folks.
Oh, I'm installing that under custom. Is that right, Rudy? Because it had a customer experience.
Customs or Express would be good. It doesn't matter either way.
Okay, yeah, Express. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Express. That's great. It's the right way to do it.
I just hit custom and let it go. Let it do its thing.
Ace car's in. Richard Gonzalez hits the throttle. Romaine on the inside of Tyler Stanley, and boy, he is really setting sail and does take over that second position. Now Tyler does the old crossover on him, and it looks like he's going to take that right back away. Maybe. They're still side by side here. Anybody's game coming to the line. Looks like Romaine gets the second spot at the line. Tyler's going to have to save it for another time, but he's not giving up. But boy, and he comes up and gets into him, and we got a spin on the backstretch.
Oh boy.
Alan Piazza. Let's go back and check out what happened to Alan. Oh, looks like he had to lock him down there. He was going to get into the back of Mark Robertson and just really never recovered after that. So, looks like he locked it down pretty good. Doesn't get any damage, so he'll live to fight to another day. So, boy, I don't think anybody wants to pit right now to give up that track position. We got 21 laps to go. Going to be 20 to go this time by. Michael Feliciano, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Rudy?
Well, Michael, you had that little bobble at the beginning of the race there. You got in the back of the field. You're back up into 5th place. You got enough to win this today?
I hope so. We'll see. We got a lot of strong cars out here on the field tonight, so we'll give it our best shot.
Well, again, we've had the weird gremlins hit us again tonight. We've seen all kinds of weird things happen, extra caution laps. We've seen cars spinning for no reason. So the weird gremlins have been hitting here tonight. So we wish you the best of luck, Michael, and get that thing up to the front if you're going to win it, buddy.
All right. Okay, Rudy. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, let's see what they got, Ed. $19 laps to go, waiting to see if the lights go off this time by. Everybody's on the track, so I don't know why it wouldn't. But again, we have an extra caution lap. Wow! Really? An extra caution lap again, Ed?
Oh my God. I guess there's something messed up there.
I don't know. We've been having a lot of weird things go on in these servers lately, and I don't know.
Yeah, you broadcasting to a YouTube or is it Twitch?
YouTube.
Okay. Guess I'll go watch it there.
Yeah. Well, just don't try to call it with me because you're going to be way behind. About 45 seconds behind. But at least you'll be able to get to see the end of it.
Definitely.
All right, lights are off finally on the pace car. Looks like we're going to have a 16-lap shootout. Richard Gonzalez in the autism car. Pretty cool looking car. And he hits the gas as the green flag is out once again, folks. Romaine already falling back, and Tyler Stanley on the inside of him. Romaine hanging on to it for right now. When the cars are all bunched up here, this is when the wrecks happen. Romaine a little loose coming off the 4. And now takes a look to the inside of Richard Gonzalez. And it looks like he's going to get it. Gonzalez clear up on the high side. Looks like he has to stay out of it. Oh, did we get another blink or something here? Another caution. Well, let's go see where it happened. Oh, the 56 getting into Scott Healy. Let's go see. Driving it in there. These guys are racing it up, really hard right now. So 56 of Tim Knott. And it looks like it was out of 4 right here. Scott Healy come real close to getting into the wall. Down the front stretch and going into turn 1. Oh boy, like Tim Knott really come up after him. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Wrong key. I don't know, I hit the wrong key, guys. Sorry. Doggone it. I can do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Right there. Sorry about that. I just hit the wrong key and it took me clear back at the beginning of the race. It looks like Scott Healy actually comes down into Tim Knott. Not sure if he's, no pun intended there. Not sure if he's did not know that he was there, or his spotter told him he was clear, or what happened there, but I'm seeing Scott Healy come right down the hill. If you watch it, his arc down into the turn, he really arcs it down there into the line, and not knowing that Tim Knott was there. Okay, so we're back here under green. Scott Healy on pit road after hitting the wall, a pretty good lick there, and that looks like that's going to give the lead up to Justin Romaine. Wow. And I guess he was in the lead when they got the caution. He was ahead of Richard Gonzalez. Tyler Stanley's still waiting to see if he can't get up there. Being patient. He'll be starting in third. Mark Nichols fourth, Michael Feliciano fifth, Scott Sanderson sixth, Tim Knott seventh, Mark Robertson eighth, Gary Lowe ninth, Brian Timbrell in 10th. It looks like Teddy Wisniewski is out of the race. It looks like the only, well, I can't say the only retiree from the race because Mike Mahoney retired, and so did Brian Pager. So, 3 retirees tonight. How's it looking, Ed?
It looks awesome, Rudy.
1080 or 720?
I don't know. What kind of gear, I guess?
Yeah, click on that gear and it'll bring up all the different ones you can choose.
Oh, actually, mine's setting at the 360. Let me try 720.
Yeah, you should be able to watch it at 720. I know you don't have a whole lot of internet, but you should be able to watch it at 720.
Yeah, 10.4.
1080, I don't know. That might be pushing your internet a little.
Yeah, it's going to push it too much. I think what happens there with 1080, it jumps a lot. So
yeah. 720 good?
Yep.
Good deal. Then that doesn't look a lot better than 360?
Oh yeah, much better.
Twice as good.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we're going to have probably about 8 or 9 lap shootout. Probably 9 lap shootout. They're coming to get 10 to go here. I don't think the lights are going to go off on the pace car. No. Oh, yes, they do. Well, this time they do it right. Wow. All right. No extra pace lap this time. Well, 2 times in a row we had extra pace lap. Wow. Okay, Nick Taylor still in the back, 2 laps down in 13th place. Doesn't look like this is going to be Nick Taylor's night. Justin Romaine been really strong. Michael Feliciano's been really strong. Richard Gonzalez, Tyler Stanley, Mark Nichols, extremely strong. Pace car's in and green is out. Justin Romaine in command. Tyler Stanley on the inside. Oh, we got another one. Oh, everybody going to save it or no? Nope. That's going to bring out another caution, folks. Let's go back and see.
We talk about cautions breeding cautions.
Oh, yeah, and that's what happens. I didn't see, I was trying to focus on who did what there, but let's watch this as it starts out. Right there, Richard Gonzalez gets really loose going into turn 1. Not sure why he was that loose, but whether he just tried to drop it down in there too much or what. And he gets into Michael Feliciano. Oh, man. Well, here goes. I jinxed Michael Feliciano again. Oh, man. I got to quit talking to these guys on the track, Ed. Every time I talk to somebody, they wreck.
Yeah, I noticed that. You jinxed. You were jinxed, Rudy.
I'm telling you, man. I got to quit doing that. These guys are going to just, like, ban me from talking to them. They're going to go, no, Rudy's talking to me. Oh, no, I know I'm going to wreck in the next lap.
Right.
Well, Justin Romaine running the Steve Burns paint scheme on the hood. Let's go down here and take a little closer look at it. We all remember Steve Burns, one of the commentators for Fox Sports, so 1959 to 2015, man, just a young lad. I think he just turned 56 years old, Ed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a total
That's young,
shame.
Rudy.
Yep. Yeah, too bad, man. Great guy, and everybody really liked him. Well, it's even going to be a shorter shootout here to the end now. Take a look at the caution laps. We've had 8 cautions for 36 laps, Ed.
Wow. That's a lot here.
Yeah, we got 6 laps to go right now. So I would say we're probably going to have about a 3 or 4 lap shootout, would be my guess.
Watching the replay on that, it's like pinball there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Well, let's see if Tyler Stanley can maybe get a run on Justin Romaine here and get this thing finished up and maybe bring home a victory or not. I'll tell you what, Justin Romaine's been pretty strong out here today. It's been a long time coming for him to get up there, but he's been through a lot today. He's slipped and slid and got it caught up into a couple spinners there and everything, but here he is in command of the race, ready to try to bring it to victory lane. In a Ford Mustang. Mark Nichols going to be restarting third, Scott Sanderson fourth. Lights are off on the pace car. Ready to go green next time. So it'll be a 3-lap shootout, Ed. So if the caution comes out again, the race will be over.
I was going to say, if that comes out again, that's the end of the race.
And it wouldn't be too far off from saying that it won't come out again either, because, you know, these guys are getting awful racy here at the last few laps here of the race. So anything can happen. Cautions breed cautions, as we always say, and man, I'm telling you, it may not be over.
It might not be, is right, Rudy. Well, they say it's records or checkers, so.
Pace car's in, and Romaine hits the throttle. Mark Nichols tries to get in there. Excuse me. Tyler Stanley still in second. Mark a little bit loose, but here comes the 93 of Scott Sanderson on the high side. Oh, we got a couple tappers there, but nobody spinning. Everybody hanging on to it. Mark Nichols goes back to fourth. Mark Robertson now trying to slip it in, and they're 3 wide going into the turn. somebody needed to back out. It looks like Brian Timbrell did, but Mark Robertson goes into 5th. Now he catches up to Mark Nichols. Too many marks. Getting me confused, guys. White flag is in the air, folks. The battles are on. Mark Nichols trying to do something with Sanderson. Tyler Stanley trying to do something with Justin Romaine coming to the checkered flag. Is he going to do it? Comes out of the turn, Romaine in command, and he's not going to be able to beat him to the line, and Romaine is going to win in here tonight at Iowa.
Wow, nice driving by Romaine.
Man, I'm telling you, that was one heck of a battle Tyler Stanley put him through right there. He made him earn that. Okay, we're going to get down here and we'll talk to him. He wants to burn him down, so we'll give him that a couple seconds here to burn him down. Justin Romaine, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, it was a long time coming. Hard to get there. A few bumps and bruises along the way, but you managed to bring it to victory lane, driving the Burn Strong Ford Mustang today. So congratulations on your victory.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy. That was, oh man. I mean, first of all, I want to thank you guys for putting the show on, because it is always awesome to go back through and watch everything. Secondly, I want to thank literally every person at MSR. I was saying under one of the cautions we had earlier that I literally lost count of all the people that I had really good racing with all night. So props to everybody. I know we had some cautions, but it was good, hard racing, and it was clean. Also, I'd like to thank Richard Gonzalez. He was actually the one that made the paint scheme, the Burn Strong scheme today. I sent him a text earlier, and I said, you know, I really want to do this for the race. So I'm glad I got the opportunity to run it. Yeah, it was just a blast.
Well, walk us through some of the battles that you had out there on the track, because we've seen you go through a lot out there to get to victory lane.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good battling all over, and there was one time coming off of 2 where I got on the throttle a little bit too hard, and it kicked out, and I thought I was going to lose it. Saved it, and then I didn't learn from that at all, and did the same thing a few laps later. Ended up spinning. Thankfully, I managed to get it out of the way, and nobody hit me. But from that point on, I was just kind of, you know, trying to pass them when I could, because we had that one long green run in the middle, and I knew that if I had any shot at the podium, I would have to get through everybody. But on the last pit stop that we had there, my car just before that had been a little bit too tight, longer in that run. So I made some adjustments on it, and I went too far. Ended up being a little bit too loose on throttle, so I figured that I was kind of dead in the water. And, man, if we'd had a few more laps, Ty would have got me. But thankfully the lap counter was on my side. But, yeah, it was just fantastic. Pretty much, you know, let's just go where they're not. And I had a really good car. It really rotated through 1 and 2 really well, and I was able to make up a lot of ground through the center and off. But it was just it was fantastic, man. It was so much fun.
All right, well, I'd ask you if you had anybody you wanted to thank, but I think you thanked everybody at the beginning of it. But great racing out there, Justin. Good to see you in victory lane here, and couldn't ask for a better-looking car to put in victory lane here with Steve Burns on the hood of it, and our thoughts and prayers are out to him and his family. So thank you for running that paint scheme. That was really awesome. Yeah, no problem. I was telling some of the guys earlier that I actually met him once. We were down, my family was down in Charlotte for the Coke 600. It was early 2000s, and we were coming into the hotel lobby, and he was coming out, and he saw me with my my Mark Martin stuff on, and gave me a high five and talked to me for a second. And, you know, as a 10 or 12-year-old kid, that was cool. So, yeah, I just want to thank Rich again for making the scheme, and, you know, thoughts and prayers with the family and everybody in NASCAR. Thank you, Rudy. All right. Thank you, Justin. All right, Tyler Stanley, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, Tyler, boy, you tried there at the very end. It was amazing to see you made Justin earn that victory for sure. Man, you just could not get a good run and get by him, could you?
No, sir. In that long greenside run, I got right to the back of Teddy's bumper for a race for the lead, and the caution came out. And there at the end, I got back to the back end of Rich's car a couple times to make a pass, and caution would come out, and just good Lord said, not tonight. With cautions came out, and just wasn't my night. And shoot, J-Lo ran a great race. Most guys would have buckled, thinking that I was going to come up into him or something. He held his line, and we and him were 2 for 2 with great races here at Iowa between each other. So great race on his part, Scott, and everybody out here. A little bit much of a caution fest tonight, but great race all around.
Okay, Tyler, anybody you want to thank?
So I want to say thanks to the league. They put on some great shows out here, and they always find a way to prove we're the best league on iRacing, bar none. And got to thank all the admins for all the hard work they put in. Got to thank all the drivers that come out here and bust their butts to go fast as they can. And thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. And got to thank my sponsors, Full Cross Student Ministries and Stanley Graphics. And sir, thank you.
All right, Tyler, thanks again, and congrats on second place tonight. Scott Sanderson, you got a copy?
I sure do, Rudy.
Well, you bring it into third place tonight, Scott. Man, I'll tell you, another SPB on the hood of the car. That's pretty cool to see. I think everybody's had that on their car this week. It's really awesome, the following that Steve Burns has had. So, but that being said, talk about your racing tonight and how hard it was to get up there to third.
Well, yeah, like you said, first off, the race was for Steve there, and got him on the hood and got him on the door riding with me too. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers are out with him. But other than that, the race, I don't even really have words for that. This is definitely not a third place car, I can tell you that. I had some lucky draws on the outside lane there on the last couple of cautions, and was able to get some good runs on Mark there at the end. And yeah, you can see the right front there definitely shows the kind of race I had.
Yeah, we can definitely see the damage on it, but you weren't alone out there. There was a lot of cars that had a lot of damage on them. Nathan Miller, boy, I don't know what was going on with his stuff, but he had a lot of issues tonight, and but he still wound up staying in the race and did really. Or I'm sorry, Nick Taylor. Excuse me, wrong one. Anyhow, you bring it into third tonight, Scott. Good to see you up there again. And by the way, nice looking car.
Thank you, sir. Yep. Hopefully you can get back out there next week at leave at Charlotte and bring it home a little cleaner looking this time.
Absolutely. Well, anybody you want to thank, Scott?
Today I'm just going to thank Steve Burns for everything he did for the racing community, and really got some people interested in racing. And it's such a sad thing that what he went through and what happened, and at least he's not in pain anymore. So it's just want to thank him for everything he did for NASCAR.
Absolutely. Just so everybody knows, there is a Facebook page called Cancer Sucks. They do a lot for cancer patients, and check them out because Steve did pass away from cancer, and I'm sure he probably had the best care. But these guys, they provide a lot of extra stuff. But just check them out at Cancer Sucks on Facebook. But thanks, Scott, and again, congratulations on your third place tonight.
Thank you, Rudy. Have a nice night.
Okay, Ed. We're going to get over here and run down through the results real quick. Justin Romaine coming home our winner here tonight. Tyler Stanley second. Scott Sanderson third. Mark Nichols again this week with a great finish. After saying that he didn't have a good car, there he comes in for 2 weeks in a row. You can't cry wolf too long, Mark. Mark Robertson coming in fifth, our Canadian buddy there. After having a rough night there at the beginning of the race, it didn't look like he was going to do well. And here he comes back and finishes fifth, so good comeback. Scott Healy in sixth. He was like a ping pong ball out there tonight, bouncing off the walls and everything else, so good finish for him. Brian Timbrell in seventh. Alan Piazza in eighth. Michael Feliciano, another one that looked like a ping pong ball out there tonight. Everybody was bouncing off of him, but he come back and finished ninth. Richard Gonzalez 10th. Oh, come on, I didn't do that. I clicked the wrong button again. Boy, I don't know what's going on with me lately. Tim Knott coming in 11th. Gary Lowe 12th. Nick Taylor 13th. Teddy Wisniewski 14th. And Brian Pager 15th. It's showing Mike Mahoney out here, but he didn't even turn a whole lap. So, not sure what happened there. He must have got wrecked on the very first lap of the race or something, Ed, I guess. So, all right. That'll wrap it up for tonight. Congratulations again to our winner here tonight, Justin Romaine. After only leading 40 laps. Didn't lead the most either. Michael Feliciano led 20. Teddy Wisniewski led the most laps with 30 laps tonight. So, all right, folks, we will see you tomorrow night for Maximum Velocity. Not sure where they're running at, but that'll be a good race. You have to tune in tomorrow night for that. I think it's around 8 o'clock Eastern when they start racing. So, till then, folks, stay safe. See you tomorrow.